Merry Christmas, everybody. In this episode of Von Armand DIY, I want to show you how I made this Walmart Christmas shirt. These are materials I use for it to make a good product. And this video can kind of serve as a way to fully show in detail how I made my Batman Christmas shirt, and kind of also the same kind of process for my Spider-Man Christmas shirt with the white fur added. So I'll get into it. To start, we're going to do the belt first. So I took a red shirt from Hobby Lobby, Gildan, and what I'm going to do for the belt is I'm going to evenly mark the sides, make sure it's folded down nice and flat, mark the sides, got markings there to know where to evenly place the belt to start. And so I'm going to take my black fabric, cut out 2 strips for front and back. We're going to put them up against the shirt to get it in good length. And once I get it in good length, I'm just going to trim it down to the right size. And then we're going to sew both sides together. And I'm going to put more markings on the shirt so I know where to place it across horizontally. Got my lines marked there. Nice, even, and straight, hopefully. Perfectly just straight across. And once I have those markings done, I just need to put more good markings in place. And yeah, I got the belt there. 2 fabrics again, like I said, and I also just wanted to show this clip because I'm also going to put some pockets right there too. There's the pockets right there. And so, yeah, like I said, so the sides, flip it over. The seams will line up with the sides we marked in the beginning. So I'm going to line those up and pin it in place so it's nice straight and the fabric doesn't stretch out. And now I'm just going to sew around it, and then now I have a belt right here. Black strap around it. And what I'm going to do, just to show you real quick, and I'm going to mark evenly down because later I'm going to put a logo on the belt. So I'm going to mark evenly in the middle. And after I do put that logo on, I'm going to sew the pockets on right there. And I'll show you this logo later. But for now, let's try to do the fur edges. So for the fur edges, start with the neck. I'm going to lay down my fur white fabric, and I'm going to put the neck hole right there on it. And I'm going to draw a hole around where that neck hole was. And then what I'm going to do, if I want to get a perfectly even circle, I cut out this piece of craft foam. You can use whatever. And I'm going to use that piece and draw another circle all the way around. Kind of like my compass method, like I did a lot in my Pennywise costume video to make an even circle. And so now I have just a white fur ring that I'm going to put around the neck there to give it that Santa Claus-y look. And I'm also going to mark 2 lines on the sides just so I know where to evenly place it. So it just looks nice and neat. And then now for the bottom, I'm just going to take more of my fur white fabric, lay it up at the bottom. And while you could trim it down to the size, I wouldn't recommend it because then you could cut it too short. But I'm this fur material, just to mention here, does get messy. So have your vacuum and lint rollers on hand, folks. But anyway, back to it. I wouldn't recommend cutting it too short. I would just leave it a little bit longer. I just recommend that unless you actually can't cut it long enough. And then I'm just going to go straight across. And now I have that, cut it out. For the sleeves as well, I'm going to do the same process. Just cut out some long white fur fabric strips. And now I have my 4 pieces there for the fur edges. Like I said, the neck hole, just mark lines to evenly line it up. And I just sewed it down in place as best as I can get it. And so that's the neck. Got a little fur ring kind of dog thing going here, like a vulture. And yeah, for the bottom now, like I said, totally different process. I would definitely just leave it longer so that you can just go all the way around and then just close it off when you make your way all the way around. That's why I just said leave it longer for sure. But to show you the sleeves is what I mean. A little longer piece there on the sleeves, and then just make my way around the edges. I actually just flip the white back over so that it'll just kind of extend the shirt. Like I said, I sew around the edges. I flipped it over the edge of the shirts, and I just flipped it over, and now that's that right there. That's how I sewed it on. And now to get to the logos, actually, as you saw on that belt, I'm going to show you what I did. I just used the glitter white iron-on vinyl. That's what I'm going to use for the logos. I'm going to take it, and what I'm going to do to make the logo is I'm going to cut out this shape here, basically a Walmart logo, since it's for this person at Walmart, a really good friend. She asked me to make this for her. And so what I'm going to do is I cut out the shapes of the Walmart logo, 6 of them with that shape I cut out to make the Walmart logo. And I cut them out and I just iron it on. You saw there before. And with the vinyl I had left, I just cut out more little pieces to make Walmart logos. And they kind of look like snowflakes. And I thought that would be a cool little detail. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those. I took one of them, just added them to the shirt. like to the belt logo as you saw. So I show you here one. This was it before. Just got those pieces laid out. And I'm gonna try to place them as nicely as I can. It's not perfect, but it was good enough and nice looking to me. I also put a bunch on the back of the shirt. I decided to put one on a Santa hat for a nice match. And that was it. And now I'm gonna show it to you. This is it. The Walmart Christmas shirt I made.